is asleep, so I actually have decent Wi-Fi.
Ooh.
The only other living creature in my house right now is Jones and probably a few ants.
But Jones uses the Wi-Fi like a fiend.
Fucking hell, she's the fucking bird videos.
I have my animals hanging out.
I wish I could have them in my flat. Fuck.
That's what I forgot. My Spotify.
Can you stop being a problem for like 5 minutes?
Raw.
The
Welcome,
knowing-
Bard.
When you get a dog, you should name them Oakenhill.
Knowing me, I'd get a cat and it'd end up just slowly morphing into Ender Chest because I'd just be cursed.
I'm gonna get a cat and name it Mercfedor. See what happens.
The declaration of Falana is actually what's going to bring down Ender Chest.
Rip.
For now.
Well, no, we have a form where you put in your animals.
Don't bring it up. No.
I'm gonna do one. I'm not doing 12. Ender chest reformed back into one ender chest for packing purposes.
That was my favorite thing, filling Caster's observatory with ender chests.
My plan is to ask for one ender chest and then explain it that Caster slowly learned Infernal backwards, just to say compact. That's the only word he learned.
I only abused my powers for the silly goofy.
It was very silly and it was very goofy and it was very funny.
The right way to do it.
Bard. Glad you do. Welcome, Aaron. I know you're moving right now, so I hope everything goes smoothly. We'll have Jax head home with everyone else, a little quiet, and then I'll have them off on the side. Welcome, Cookie.
We're missing a Goober. Goober down, Goober
Down an Uber. Cookie
We're
puppy.
at
The Goober will be missed.
33 today.
It's like all the Curse of Strahd folks were excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just get...
Why? What's happening?
But they're finally leaving Vallaki.
Oh, fair.
No!
They had a lot of fun in Vallaki. They did everything. Literally everything.
I'll send you the update on the murder house, Zach. It's been really
thanks.
riveting.
Oh, it's very important. If I can have the murder house somehow move to the southern mountain, they're in for some trouble.
No worries. No worries. I'll get that done.
Don't get the Curse of Strahd. I was sick last week on Monday too. I just powered through because I was like, I'm not canceling again.
Yeah. I have not been ill in a while, meaning sometime in the next 2 months I'm going to disappear off the face of the planet for a week.
You're going to die regardless, but...
I mean, yeah, I have been counting my days. I have been counting them.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
Nothing of any significance.
Yeah, we actually had a beach episode last time.
Yep.
Oh,
It was
shoot, my
kind of
painting.
a nothing session.
It was actually the beach episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Bloody Hunters.
I can give the recap if no one else wants to. But
Preferably.
so we, after climbing up the mountain and seeing a few different coloured fires that were a bit confusing, but Boone spoke to them and made them all chill. We eventually got to the top of the mountain. This was not last Saturday, but Saturday before.
Hello.
And some chaos ensued.
Hello,
There was the vampires that we met previously, Jean-Luca, fucking Cinzio,
Can you get the inspiration and roll it around
yeah.
time?
And also the Grey Priests, specifically Sarah and some insert priest here, and a lot of undead. After dealing with those and calming everyone down, and basically we didn't have a big fight, we calmed them all down. We all, as a group, shot ourselves as we all got blinded, as the wizard or necromancer or whatever you want to call him, Azamundus appeared, and all of us were blinded by a flash. And then first conversation ensued of Azamundus asking for an artifact that Darius had had and stolen. With Darius refusing to give the artifact and us protecting Darius, a fight ensued. The fight was traumatic as fuck. Me and Oakenhill and Farandra went down like yo-yos, just backing up, and it was very eventually Azamundus activated a stone in the center of the cave, and then started going after the artifact. This stone started spewing out loads of undead, turn after turn. But as Azamundus chased after the artifact that was on Darius near the entrance, the wonderful Kingstinger burst into the room. The next turn, break everyone's heart by being turned into a skeleton by taking like 200-300 points of damage.
Same with you, Andy.
After that, the stone was then thrown off the cliff by Darius to try and distract Azamundus. Azamundus followed the artifact. And then we dealt with the undead. We dealt with it by... Boone started getting the different coloured fires that were around the room to try and heal the stone or fix the stone. And then Oakenheel saw Sarah use Disintegrate, and then told them to use Disintegrate on the stone, which destroyed the stone, stopping the undead, but also losing the stone that was meant to hold these dragon gods. So Boone got all the 4 fires to bring with him, and then we all fucking booked it. Or, should I say, slowly limped it, because we were all nearly dead. Yeah,
Indeed.
that was about it. Oh, also, Boone has the power to heal Darius' curse from the dragon gods or something. Something about that.
Both Boone and Jax have some kind of strange power granted to them by their gods.
That's the one.
You can pull on it, you know you can use it once. You're not sure exactly what it does, but I suppose you have the gods with you, so...
That's true.
So, marching down the mountainside takes nearly a full day to find your way to the bottom, by which point you are thoroughly exhausted. Cecilia, looking out, notices the campground that remains. Seems the lizard folk never started making their way up, or at least they didn't make it very far. She says, "We camp here, short rest, and then we march again. I want to be back at Manor Black where I can rest in a proper bed."
Oh, I can get you some leaves. No, I can't. I'm too tired.
Once we're back, we can discuss everything. I can't imagine these people are too pleased with us. And indeed, the lizard folk and the dragonborn of different kinds oftentimes will look over, but none will call to you or speak. One, familiar, the shaman from that one village, rests, stares on, a heavy look in his eyes, but he doesn't yell or cheer or anything. He just waits. Another group is currently being spoken to by a familiar figure, a masked man in red. Seems like he's explained things before you got here.
Okay.
Oh, is the music too loud? My bad. Probably is.
Need to listen along. Oops.
There we go. That better? That better, Nika? We'll see in a moment.
You know, I always wondered what... I think I'm the black sheep of the family now. Didn't even know we had sheep, but we have them now.
What makes you say that? Is it,
Oh, the whole... It just references to the top of the mountain.
Sandra is gesticulating in the general direction of the mountain, too exhausted to try to find the words.
Yeah, you know that situation.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, and these guys, as he points to 4 flames.
Yes, that is a bit of a predicament, if you could say that.
Yeah.
And he's like side-eyeing the rest of the party.
Neil's ears are drooping. He's like looking away.
Don't you dare look pitiful. I'll forgive you too soon. Don't look at me. Don't stand outside of my vision.
O'Neill walks away from a little bit.
Stop walking away so pitifully. Walk away with pride so I can be angry at you.
You know, my father would make me
Oh.
go back and forth until I did it in the ways that he saw fit.
Okay, well, my dad doesn't do that.
Well, you know, my dad can't do that anymore.
Oh, mine can.
I think Vinicio probably mutters something about, well, you're from Manor Black in the background. Well...
Oh yeah, hi Vinicio.
Eyes still bound, blade now wrapped up in cloth. We'll say... Sorry, Boone.
You don't get to talk to me either. I actually don't think we're friends anymore, actually.
Mouth opens.
Oakenheel grabs Sarah's shoulders and takes him to the side.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, they can be friends. God killers.
I think a voice will say, the blue flame flares a little bit, Boone, and it says, I'm not dead yet.
I know you're not dead, okay? I only have like 30 minutes before I have to forgive them.
You know, Boone, I'm going to teach you something about holding a grudge. It does you wonders.
No, if I can use you as reference, it doesn't.
What do you mean?
And there will be little snaps of voices so long as you're holding onto the flames here and there. The green, no, we need to bring everyone together again. Well, the black flares and says, no, crush them, show the others what will happen.
They're so dramatic. They're bickering.
Do I still have them on my like a few
No.
of them on my? I think I just don't have them.
They all
Okay.
float
That's what I
over to
thought.
Boone.
Yeah.
It's just... They're being dramatic. You know, to be fair, if my temple that I was housed in was destroyed, I'd also be pretty dramatic.
I mean, yeah, that's like if Manor Black was destroyed and also we lived there for centuries.
Wait.
And also we were gods.
And also we were gods. Yeah, there's actually a lot of difference. Trying to humanize the situation a bit.
I'm not even a human.
I can't say that anymore.
I'm
None of us
going
are
to
human.
sleep, Darius says as he grabs his spike.
Oh, I'm glad
He was a lizard.
he was. He also owes several explanations, but I think that he can sleep for now.
He looks back. He nods, serious look on his face. And then he just lays down and pulls a blanket over himself.
You know, it's the last time somebody told the group a half-truth. I tied them up and I dragged them back to our camp. So.
I haven't told any half-truths.
Good night, Darius.
Carrying around my gods like they're knapsacks.
Mortal again, to see the world from the ground.
One of them's really excited about it and it makes me really nervous.
What is he excited about?
There's something about being mortal and I don't want them to be mortal.
Sarah
Okay.
has walked aside with you, Oakenheel, as you pulled her aside.
Oakenheel just goes to a tree with Sarah and just slowly leans against it and then just slowly falls down. He like tries to stay up and then just watches the rest of the group. He doesn't fall asleep yet, but he just watches the rest of the group. And he's like, we have to give him time.
20 more minutes.
Looks back and back to you and nods. She says, I just haven't learned enough yet. But I'm trying.
What do you mean?
I won't make that mistake again.
What do you mean, learn? Do you mean talking to people? Because I'm not the one to talk to.
Sort of. Talking
Yeah,
to people's
yeah,
one important thing.
The whole
If
you know, interaction with other people.
If I understood what that mage did, I probably could have undone it.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Probably.
Hey. Something about like desperate times and desperate measures or something.
She nods.
Well, I don't know the phrase.
We were acting in survival.
Yeah. I don't. As much as bad as it did, I don't regret it. They're all still alive. That's what's important.
Mm-hmm. She looks back at the group. They're still alive.
Yeah. I know. You lost some friends.
That's fine.
Did they have names?
Some. she. You can see she's about to try and pull something together, trying to raise your spirits. But you say that, and she says, "It's all right. We're okay. I'm gonna take a break."
Yeah, that's. I was gonna say we could like do like a little grave or something, but okay.
She's gonna go on a short walk.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we'll get two like little slabs of wood if you can find them, or like little whatever. And he'll put Grey Priest 1 and Grey Priest 2. He doesn't know their names. He wants to make a little memorial for them, but he doesn't know their names. No, he'll put Grey Priest and he'll wait for the name. How about that? We'll do that. He wants to.
So
like,
you don't know their names, so your alternative is to serialize them.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
On my grave, I want them to put development specialist.
He's trying. He doesn't understand this shit. Furbolgs live for so
goodness.
fucking long.
Okay, so this gray one is a fucking asshole. Also, kind of cool. He keeps saying crush, destroy. I'm like, I don't wanna. But,
What is he going on about?
show them, crush them.
Oh.
If
He's making me
they
feel like I have to
fear
be a-
you, they will not act in such a way again.
Okay, apparently I need to make you guys afraid of me.
Don't listen to him. He's just lonely.
Okay, apparently he's just lonely, but not anymore, because I'm carrying all four of them.
They continue bickering in the background.
They're still fighting.
Boone,
I'm
I made
separating
it the
them.
nicest way possible. I literally don't think I can be afraid of you.
Oh, I can change that. I promise
No,
you. For the next
I-
15
I-
minutes, I can change that.
To be quite
Okay.
frank, I think that the whole thing with sending the undead away and just destroying some of them, that made me pee a little bit. I was a bit scared.
Pretty sure I can do that against you.
No.
Darius shuffles a bit in his little
Wow.
trying to get to sleep. He mutters something like, "It's as if I had never used any magic at all."
Wow.
Particularly scary to certain people.
Okay. I have decided to make the best of everything.
Mhm.
Which will tax me probably for the remainder of my short life.
Yeah, Cookie.
What does everyone want for dinner?
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Sarah opens her pack. Or not Sarah, sorry. Cecilia opens her pack and pulls out a number of wrapped meats and vegetables and flour. Says, "Know how to make anything with these?"
I know how to make anything with anything. Because I'm Boone. And I'm sad. And I like to cook when I'm sad. Okay, and he will take all of them. And I will begin to cook. Thanks.
Oh god.
Vinicio kind of looks around. I imagine it's safe to sleep here.
I hope so. To be quite frank, I usually sleep with my hand always tucked under my vest to grab a dagger just in case.
Okay. Noted.
So don't startle me awake.
He nods. uh,
Oakenheel, are you hungry?
No.
Don't lie to me.
That wasn't a lie. I'm really fucking hungry. It's been like hours.
I have cooked things.
You sound like you don't want me to have it.
Oh, you're going to eat.
Okay.
Everyone who consumes food is going to eat.
Oakenhill comes to eat, but it's like not sure if what he'll just sit there really nervously, just like, oh boy.
And he says it very loudly. Everyone who consumes food in the general vicinity of right here is going to eat.
Yep.
Now.
Sandra quietly side eyes Cecilia. And he shuffles over towards food.
I have made fried little bits, and you're going to eat them and say they're delicious. And then we will all be okay.
Boone, you still have 10 minutes left.
I am using them right now.
Rondra,
Yeah.
you know you said you couldn't be scared of Boone?
Nah, you know.
Remember
I
that?
wasn't lying. I wasn't lying, but like
I'm a little bit.
things happen that change opinions very rapidly.
Yeah.
I cooked this meal with the fire of the gods.
Oh god.
10 bits for Oakenheel to eat from cooking.
Yeah.
Let's see if they like you, Oakenheel. And
This
you,
is the
Sarah.
This is the nat one, I swear to god.
Don't worry, I used green flame. With a little sprinkling of grey.
Sarah will come sit down. Darius rolls over.
You can stay. Unless you're hungry.
I'm not.
Okay, rest. Fucker.
You know, to be fair, he was nearly stunned for a little bit of that fight.
I have a little bit of
Yeah.
empathy for him.
Yeah,
What's-
I'm still deciding.
Wasn't his artifact the whole reason that all happened?
It's not even his.
It's not.
The one he stole?
There. I wouldn't blame Darius for doing something like that.
Cecilia just grabs a bit from if you
Okay.
have food out, she just grabs a bit and starts eating.
I love
Yeah,
that we're
Oakenheel's
talking-
already eating. Oakenheel's already eating.
You know, gang, I really love that we're talking is so our boss literally is not right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, hi, boss!
Oh
Um,
yeah.
She shrugs.
Where the hell did you find Kingstinger?
She shrugs.
Kingstinger.
Go talk about Kingstinger!
I can't believe this.
I'm adding 5 more minutes. Go.
Brondra looks
Can't.
devastated.
Get it all out tonight.
Oh.
We're going
I
to have
can't.
some serious conversations once we're back at the manor.
All of those lizard people and dragon people are mad at us.
Yeah.
She looks on at them. She says, that's an every other day thing.
Some of them are my cousins.
It wasn't. Nothing would have happened if it weren't for Azamundus.
I don't think that
Oh, please.
trying to assign blame to single entities is worthwhile.
I think you
I'm
should
finding it very
do it
relaxing
anyway.
right now.
You know what is
I'm glad.
worthwhile? Eating bits. That's
Sandra
worthwhile.
shuffles down, and he would sit down, and he'd gesture for Vinicio to follow him. And he finally lets loose the bottle of wine that he's had on him since. What was the town that we fought the Banshee in?
Oh,
Since
on
Weimar.
the island.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Vimor. And so he stabs his dagger and uncorks the bottle of wine.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Why not now?
Is that how we ask, Vinicio?
May I?
Then Nisandra will offer the bottle to him after he took a few sizable gulps of his own.
Vinicio will drink a little bit and look around and then think better and offer it back to you. Everyone was there because of the stone,
Mm-hmm.
but we all would have been somewhere.
Yes, but all the roads led to there. All of us had our own motivations.
He nods.
What do you think is going to happen to Gianluca? It wasn't him that got the stone, but it was, I'm assuming, his dad's little friend, someone that he works with.
If we get the right timing, we might be able to claim to be instrumental.
But if you don't get the right timing, how likely do you think that would be? I mean, the duchy is, and he gestures widely.
I think he would be fine.
What of you and Cynthia?
Cynthia's done for. He scowls a little bit.
I think that there is a point in time, and Isandra will pause to take another sip, in which we outlast our welcome and our use. And I think perhaps Cynthia is on her last leg, and I would wager that there is going to be a time eventually for you in the soon future.
He picks up a stick and starts drawing things in the ground, writing, drawing little figures. Known his dad for a while. He charged me with collecting it, not Xian. Luca.
But that was a mission that you technically failed.
Chances are I was sent because I am the motivator. He can't just kill his own son. That wouldn't look good. So, best case, I find Gianluca, I give him the strategy, and I leave.
If you had a choice, Vinicio, and what you're able to do with your life, what would you do? Like if you had the freedom to choose. Would you travel with Gianluca? Doting on him? I mean, I know that he's your friend. I know that you two have had history. But would you continue to do what you are currently doing? If no holds barred, that you're able to just go on. Very little consequence.
He just shakes his head a bit. He says, "No, not how it is now."
So then what would you do?
If I could do anything, I'd go back home. I can't go back home. I'd rather not travel with Gianluca. Not because... You have to understand, he's kind. He doesn't use the power.
Doesn't use the power?
But he has it.
What power does he not use?
And Vinicio will pull at the side of his, like kind of rub his thumb across his neck and pull at his shirt a little bit. Showing a bite mark.
He charmed me on the ship, Vinicio. I was pretty aware as soon as you guys had left.
He nods.
He had also, and I was also aware of this, given a vial of his blood to a certain hag.
He nods again. It's going to cause problems later.
I know. It certainly will. I just... The nature of this, the curse, fact that you are tethered in some way to Gianluca and the responsibilities that he and your dad, his dad is putting on you, I think that will be the ruin of you. And for transparency, Vinicio, I would like to root out such an evil in the world.
I think he'll just look at you. It's hard to pull emotion from his face.
Sandra, as he is saying this, he dropped Vinicio's gaze a while ago, and he is just kind of absently staring forwards and drinking on the bottle.
And if anyone is paying more attention to this than any other conversations they might be having, you can make an insight check on Vinicio.
Okay. Slay.
I think
Okay,
I
well,
just
probably
not really
a-
having conversations.
I reckon I probably would have initially heard it, then chose to like ignore it because it was private.
That's fair.
Yeah, that tracks.
Oh god. Vinicio is choosing not to say a number of things because he doesn't think they will be helpful. But the way he's looking at you, Isandra, he is mourning someone's death. And you think it is your own.
Say that. You can say that.
We'll hop over to the next one.
That is
Oh, man.
ominous beyond fucking belief. Jeez.
this guy got to live in close proximity to that guy.
He knows.
So Sarah has sat down and has picked at a couple pieces. She won't speak outwardly. Cecilia's happily munching away. She's not overly excited, but she doesn't seem... She seems oddly not that off-put by everything that just happened. Darius is trying to sleep and failing. We'll get there eventually. And then the masked man comes over.
Oh, hi, Watcher.
Hello, Oaken here.
You doing okay?
Oh, I'm quite alright.
That's good.
Do you mind if I accompany you for your remaining journey? I have a client near town.
Who is the client?
Oh, some eclectic... There was a man, in fairly similar clothing, emotions to Cecilia. But he was a fair bit larger, grey hair, large hat. Told
Either
me
way,
to
you...
meet him at, old Manor Black.
Oh, well, that's where we live, so probably want to come with us.
Huh.
Yeah, that's our home.
Excellent. He bows a little bit.
That's convenient.
I've informed the locals about what had happened, and I have urged them not to react with anger.
It's understandable if they do.
Once they learned that their gods remained, well, many of them are simply waiting, watching.
Oakenhill looks to that group. Are they all staring at Boone?
Some of them do, from time to time.
Okay. Oh. Okay. This is gonna be something. I'm sure that won't be a problem at all. Definitely not.
And you'll just make sure to visit some of them and inform them of what happens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that will definitely be part of the plan. They're some of Boone's cousins, so we've got them.
Cecilia looks up at the masked man, says, "Well, you're extremely suspicious." Gets up, looks at the rest of you and says, "Hey, keep an eye on him, whoever's taking watch." And then heads off to set up a tent.
Does our boss not even know that Jax doesn't sleep?
Oh, she doesn't.
I wonder who's taking watch. But yeah, you're welcome to join us, Watcher.
They bow again. I am honored for such traveling companions. Excitement awaits.
I think it's gonna be a pretty somber walk, bud, but sure.
Then I will remain quiet so as to preserve the mood.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna... Great talking to you, but I'm really tired. I'm pretty sure I nearly died like 5 times or something. So I'm gonna go get some sleep.
And I thought he was a dog.
I don't understand that joke. As Oakenhill's walking away. Yeah.
We're just gonna look to the Watcher for a moment and just kind of squint. Say, alright, this is gonna sound rude. What's your deal? You said you had a client, some kind of job. What's going on with you?
I am an artist of many professions.
Uh-huh.
In this case, I have been paid to paint.
Oh.
Elsewise, I'm simply searching.
Ah. Alright then. Fair enough.
I nod. I think that was a totally normal interaction.
Second Oakenheel leans against a tree. He's snoring.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's a little
Just
snoozy guy.
Immediately. He didn't even get the hammock out.
Just
He's done.
Assed out.
He's done.
No apologies, Stream. Welcome, Travis. Sarah will finish eating.
Okay. Time is up. You're both fuckers, but it's fine.
Sarah will nod.
Sandra genuinely cocks a brow at that.
I would like to get my god somewhere safe.
You
So-
got anywhere in mind?
Oh, probably Manor Black.
Yeah, that was my first guess.
I want to put the gray one in the basement for a little while.
Oh, that'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Sarah will take a deep breath in and kind of let it out in a smooth stream. I'll help if I can. Even if it's just you need somewhere found.
That will work. Somewhere close, so we can get him someplace more permanent.
There was an older site, more related to the giants than to the people, but I think it served a similar function.
Oh?
I'll go take a look.
Don't get in any trouble or hurt while you are out there.
She's gonna hold out her hand. Say, everything will be fine. Friendship and community is the basis of strength, and I can use that.
You know, gonna be real honest with you, Sarah. Kind of tired of you using stuff.
I will nod.
But you scope it out and we're even, I guess.
A graver look of concern shifts over Isandra's features.
But yeah, I'll see you there or something. And Boone will take her hand and hold it just a little bit longer than he should.
And I think she will leave immediately. The moment you let go.
I mean, she was gonna use them anyway. She realized that wasn't an option. She had no problem blowing them up.
You have every right to be angry, and I feel like this is really rich coming from me, Boone, but I think that you should be angrier.
Oh no, can't do that. No.
Okay.
Anger's like hunger.
It is, yeah.
I don't want to try and excuse what happened by any means,
It would be a big mistake to try to.
and I'm not going to. But I think being entirely angry at those two is wrong. Because they weren't the ones that fucked up that stone in the first place. If they hadn't done what they did, we probably wouldn't have been able to get the gods out of there, and something far worse than that stone blowing up might have happened to them.
It's a lot of mights and could'ves. I did not know you were a seer for Andra.
I suppose not.
But I also think that there is something far more than our mortal lives that were attached to that stone.
True.
I think, I don't know. Yes, there is some level of truth to the fact that we were actively getting dogged on by the undead. But that was cultural, ancestral, to put it very simply. And I hope that we can find something that Boone finds suitable. And I know that I am not one that has to apologize or that should apologize necessarily, but I'm sorry for what happened, Boone.
No one needs to apologize. Everything's fine. Y'all have been telling me for a very long time now that Sarah is bad news, and now when I agree, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Dinner was good. We can go to sleep. And then all those other people can keep staring at us. Maybe while we sleep.
That's a pleasant thought.
I'm not angry, I'm sad.
That's
Oh,
one
Mike.
type of upset, and that could always necessitate an apology.
I don't want an apology. I don't want anything. Everything's okay. We have them. We got them out.
Yeah, we did.
And that'll be okay. I should really apologize to Sarah.
At the very least, sleep on it, Boone. Give yourself time to grieve.
I'm not grieving anything. Nothing's dead. Except for all of those people who died.
And
Yeah, there was like 18 corpses in that room by the end of that.
Roger thinks about Kingstinger for a moment.
Boone takes whatever the bone he grabbed from Kingstinger's corpse and cuddles it.
Oh no!
Roger looks devastated looking at that.
Okay, actually, nope, I can't sleep. They're still like and like Buddha look over his shoulder. I think they're still looking every once in a while. Do we want to go like try and talk to them?
I wouldn't mind that. I'm the one that called him here, and I don't really think they understand everything that happened. Especially given the fact that Watcher guy wasn't there. How did he tell them what happened without physically being there?
His name is Watcher.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's also a
guess.
mystery I don't want to try to unearth right now. I think the only thing I want to get to the bottom of is this bottle of wine.
It's fair.
A good choice. I've only known you all for, almost 12 hours.
Okay.
I was waiting with bated breath to hope you would say that and nothing else. Part of me thought you were gonna say like a year, and I was about to start crying.
No, I have not met you before.
We haven't even known each other for a year.
I know. That's why I would have been so scared.
Boone, if you want to talk to them, I also
No, but I do.
Okay.
I think
I think yeah.
No.
I can come and help you talk to him if you need, Boone.
we should all go talk to them because we are together.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
No, we're all going to go talk to them.
Yup. Sandra's nodding as he's getting up, draining the last bit of his bottle.
Yep,
of
they were
wine.
all gonna go talk to them.
O'Neill's having nightmares against a tree, so.
He's...
Boone shakes him like a ragdoll.
Oh.
The worst.
He's like, his hands are like close for a second and then they recede. He's like, oh,
Oh, yep,
everything
nope.
okay? Everything okay?
We're gonna go talk to them.
Maybe
Okay.
we
Okay.
should wake up the werewolf from his night terrors.
Oh, nope, I'm allowed to,
Oh.
I think.
Honestly, I prefer less night terror, so I appreciate it.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, stop having bad dreams.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just saying.
This is awful.
We're gonna go talk when we're all sleep deprived.
Oh, yep.
I'm drunk.
Okay. Oh, have you got booze?
They should see our true selves.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Okay, maybe not you or Ferandra, but
Ferandra isn't changed. He just looks like a changeling right now.
okay. Well, everything's fine. Okay.
Is this really my true self? I would say otherwise.
O'Neil whispers to Ferandra. He's like, what do we do?
Man, I don't know. We're gonna go talk. We're gonna go talk to them. We need to clear up some shit because clearly a lot of stuff has happened.
I think they know that Boone has their gods or something.
I mean, yeah, you can tell that just by
Watcher
looking
told them.
at the flames
What?
flicking off his shoulders.
That's a good point. Let's go!
Well-
O'Neil just starts walking.
Oh, alright.
Turn the bandage off.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, Boone, do you want to go first?
Sure.
I
Prance over.
Sorry.
I shouted just
Anyone who wishes to follow can as you approach the hordes of dragonborn and lizard folk. From amongst the crowd, they kind of look over, and there's some frowning and some whispering to each other, muttering. And then a figure will step forwards from the crowd to meet you. A woman dressed in leathers with blades and bolts and a large bow, various different weapons across her back. You remember her very briefly from that one camp. She was competing with you all to
Oh,
fight the Gore.
okay, only the gore. Okay, great.
She says, "You're here."
Oh, yeah.
We were told. Magic's atop the old mountain.
Yeah.
The gods were called.
The gods are on my person right now. We're really sorry. We're gonna make it better.
Elder Thilis Dresmos said that you would be finding them a new home,
Yes.
but that he wasn't sure where you would choose.
Is it my right to choose?
No,
Okay.
I believe it's hers. She points past you all to a sleeping Jax.
That sounds about right.
There was a place before the mountain, and there will be a place after it. See where they choose. We will be in contact.
Okay. Sounds great. Let's see it then. You can all go home.
We'll stay here for a while.
You can all stay here for a while.
And she turns back to go back into her group, and they start turning about doing their own different things with their camps. A lot of them are setting up to sleep. Some of them are setting up to move.
Okay, now we can go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Rest will find you all quickly. You'll awaken after a stunted rest. Late in the morning. Sounds of birds and different animals scuttling through the undergrowth. Flapping through the trees. Light pouring through the leaves. Cecilia is already packed.
Well, we didn't really pack much ourselves, so.
Erwin should meet us on the road. Come.
That's wonderful.
Just snip snap, we're all got to go somewhere now. Can't we just
Yeah.
take a moment to wake up?
Take your moment when we're not out in the forest where it's dangerous.
I think we're all relatively more dangerous in the forest, but I understand.
Yes, but there is a crazed maniac magician who could still be in here looking for closure that I would rather not give him.
That's a good point.
There you go. Start thinking about what your enemy's thinking.
Mm-hmm. Haven't stopped.
Wait, do we have enemies now? Oh,
Plenty.
No, at least several.
oh. I've not heard those before.
Okay, Neon. Never mind. Never mind. I'm too hungover for this.
Various things are packed. You find your way to the road where Erwin is waiting.
Are Vinicio and Darius coming along?
They are. You have
And-
quite the little following.
And the Watcher.
Yep.
All right.
Do. The carriage is loud, making conversation difficult. Unless you want to loudly tell a story or yell something at each other. But after several hours by carriage, you will return to Manor Black, where I just have an absolute clump of NPCs.
Oh yeah, tavern session, but at home.
Manor Black with Hearth.
With ours.
Always with Hearth.
As you return,
Oh, no.
Cecilia will start to go up the steps. Erwin kind of leans over on the side here. The Watcher, the masked man, sits up on the stone.
It's prone.
Oh god, are you still... It's fine.
That's just funny. It doesn't matter. I just thought it was
Yeah.
silly.
I'll fix it eventually here.
Oh god damn
People
it.
will start to file into different locations. Yep, you see, facing the other way, Bailiff sitting calmly inside on the bench.
Oh, goodness. Oh.
Cecilia will stop here, and then the masked man will say, "Ah, wait. I have the best idea already, but better to have the most of it live in front of me just for a moment. Would you all just arrange yourselves in the front here for me?
Wait, what?
You here, you on this side." He's just gonna start dragging you guys.
Yeah, Oaken here like listens like a school teacher in like a group photo, just slowly just ooh.
On this side, you here.
Careful with the hands.
Sorry.
Not yet.
Oaken puts his hand up like
Who
he's
else was it?
asking a question.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I just need a point of reference for you all. Where is the priest?
What do you mean?
I look over at Boone.
Sosimo?
Not really
Oh,
a
the
priest.
other one. Ah, I see.
Sandra visibly cringes.
What's going on? What seems to be... He gets grabbed and pulled over here. And then he'll pull out a sheet and quickly start making some sketches onto it. After just a couple minutes, he'll say, "And that should be enough for me to go on. You're all free to go."
Well, thanks. What
Back
was that?
inside, everyone. Come on. We have work to do, Erwin.
Oh.
I need a drink.
You just had. This is gonna be a third bottle today.
I had one
was
last
faith.
night.
I
One
smirk.
last night.
I'm like Roger's visibly smirking at him.
Did you not drink that much?
Not that you remember.
Hi, Sosimo.
Hello.
Hey, You.
Bailiff nods.
Sandra walks in, walks out immediately afterwards.
Benicio walks in, looks over, continues.
No survival instinct, that boy.
I think Cecilia would come down to her usual seat, but she'd lean forwards rather than kicking her legs up. Sosimo will look over here for a moment, and then head inside.
Way.
So,
Yeah.
that was a bit more than I was expecting at the mountain. Vampires, cultists, and so much more that ought not to have been there.
What did you expect to be there?
3 vampires, maybe somebody delivering something. On spot for such a thing. But I followed them there. Apparently, I should have brought the whole order.
I feel like we're about to be shouted at. I don't know why.
I feel like I should be shouting at you, but I don't want to. Not actually sure if you did anything wrong, after all, and you've been doing good work thus far. The cult handled itself, for the most part. Vampires, a crazed necromancer. We all survived. There's a hunt to complete, though.
A hunt?
Oh, yes. It's been a while since there's been a threat like that hanging around. I thought
Which
the
one?
son of the Duke would have been my biggest catch. Didn't even get to lay a finger on that one. No. No, mad mage necromancer. Crazed, it seemed. Corrupted the local shrine. Seemed to be chasing after an artifact. We need to know more about that.
Well, that's a good point. And Okanilo shouts, Darius!
Isandra immediately puts his face in his hands.
Darius comes in very quickly. You notice he kind of scuttles through that main area. Bailiff, you'll see him stand up behind the doors before Darius closes them.
As you should. As you should.
Isandra will gesture to the seat to his left.
Sure. Darius will come around and sit down. Darius, not Dwayne.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Yeah. But you know.
That's fine, it's all in the past. I've used a number of these things myself. Darius, you're our problem vampire that started this whole thing, aren't you? Putting the pieces together, Bailiff was chasing after someone who had stolen something rather valuable. An artifact that was used at the top of the mountain, surely. Held by a vampire. It wasn't those other ones, that's for sure. Darius will just hold his fist up to his mouth and cough a little bit. I can assure you I have caused no more harm than what others have inflicted upon themselves by attempting to kill me.
You know, Darius, I don't think that's the answer that she wants to hear.
Right. The stone.
Yeah.
Okay, your Edmundus said you didn't tell us. What didn't you tell us?
I mean, I didn't tell you a lot of things I've done.
Isandra gives him a rather vicious-looking look.
The amount of time we spent together, for me to tell you even half of what I had done would have been me talking non-stop at a fast pace.
The stone.
The stone. The stone. It's called Edom's Stone. It's some artifact from the Grey Vale. Has an amplifying power, and indeed is tied directly to the language of command. Do you know what that is?
Being real bossy.
Kind of. But to the world and creation.
Like when you tell someone they're gonna eat.
He nods. And he looks over to you, Faragha, since you were going to say something.
Okay. First of all, Grey Vale?
He nods. Long time ago. Once upon a time, the world was cut off from everything else by the force of some ancient evil, which had created magical artifacts so attuned to the world, so powerful, that they survive to this day. And we have not been able to recreate some of their effects to this day. All other gods died at that time. So it's before anything you currently know. But yes, the Edom Stone, it was what was used to weave Edom's language. Mythical, I had thought. Part of me still isn't convinced. But, Asmundus's... He himself is under a curse, which keeps him immortal. He plans to create something new, something which supersedes his own and various other attempts to overcome mortality. As followers, I believe. Something I learned later. I believe he plans to use the Edom Stone to supplant another god and use their divinity to channel his spell.
What did he mean by when he spoke in reference to your own curse, Darius?
Mine. I thought perhaps it was my connections which allowed me to get the position I wanted. But Asmundus was more interested in my own curse or the failings thereof. Many of them fail for different reasons. Something he does not want to be possible.
Wait. So he wants to replace a god?
He nods. Madness. Utter madness.
What is...
Sounds like him.
Is that, like, possible?
He just shrugs his shoulders and he says, I looked through a number of his papers. I helped him with his research. There's accordant documentation he has. I'm not very well versed in Elvish.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
But he wants to just Isandra, all cards on the table. He's frustrated by the failings of your curse. Our curse.
He nods. Fascinated by it, really. He wants to study and understand these so that he can ensure that such a thing does not happen with his new curse, whatever he's decided upon now. It was some kind of withering curse last time.
And that's why he was looking into lycanthropy as well.
Much more than just lycanthropy and vampirism, and there's the curse of thorns, and
that's the
and
one
the
I'm talking
wailing
about.
curse, and we studied dozens.
Creation of life, things like that.
Okay. I guess the biggest important thing is he believes he can do it, right?
He nods. Azamundus, he is not a man. He is undead. His is a name that, if you are well read in history, you might know. Azamundus, the Sorcerer King of the Oasis, the Mummy King, the Immortal. Turns out he's not satisfied with that.
And I doubt he will ever be.
So then... Okay, so then that would be the reason why he'd be working with the Duke.
He nods. The Duke is also very curious about the failings of the curse. His own wife held such a failing.
Because then I imagine that perhaps it... Okay. Isandra's actively putting things together, and he is genuinely no longer trying to, like, feign anything.
Mm-hmm. So... I suppose we need to stop him.
That was just a bit of an understatement. Okay, so about the nature of your transformation, you weren't born like this, right?
He shakes his head. No.
So then how did you come by it, Darius?
My wife. I had encouraged her to take upon the curse herself, and then it was somewhat expected that I would too. High-ranking members in the court are expected to do so.
So then, I'm assuming she took on the curse herself and then passed such a gift on to you, or...
Isolde is, yes. Wouldn't have wanted anyone else to do so.
Why do you think it failed for you?
He just frowns a little bit, and he shifts. I still don't know. I found the reasoning behind other failings, a number of them, while I was working with Azamundus. Divine blood especially causes issue. But so too can various magical pacts and natural creation and hesitation. Is there anything else?
Anything else you think we should know?
Asimundus never had me working directly with him. He was always working on something, researching something which would be of use to him. I learned that fairly quickly. But there were 3 sites we visited most often. One was within the Sherwood, an old hollow.
What's it called?
The name eludes me. It's a place of brambles and thorn and old ruins built by Alu Lothran, who had been there thousands of years ago. At this point, it meant to align with the moon. It was another curse to avoid death. Healing, in a
But
way.
not the Throne of Thorns or whatever it was called.
Oh. Yes.
Shrine of Thorns. Is that one?
Yes.
Shit. And Oakenhill stands up and starts pacing.
So
I'm
Darius-
pacing for no reason. Don't worry about it.
Okay, Oakenhill. Get out that energy.
Yes.
When we had that conversation when you came here posing as Dwayne, I admit something to you, in that I wanted to exact revenge against the, as you put it, the progenitor of the curse.
He nods.
Is that something that you would still be willing to help me with?
He nods again. Perhaps more so now. I don't have my weapon anymore. Nor
And then,
Gaunt's to coerce.
you know, I feel like killing Darius, or really any others like him, is treating the symptoms and not the disease. He says, turning to Cecilia now.
Cecilia has a little smile on her face, just the tiniest little one. And she nods.
And then, as he says this, Isandra will pull out the vial of Jean-Luc's blood, and he will gently roll it across the table towards Cecilia.
And she'll snatch it up and hold it in the... kind of hold it up, letting the light of the fire reflect off of it from behind her.
The Duke's son's blood.
His son.
Mm-hmm.
She'll put it down. Powerful.
Yes, Hag was planning to give it to me. I'm sure that you know why.
She wants you, with your limited knowledge, to believe this is freedom. She taps it. It's freedom from all but one. The most important one.
You know, I kind of figured as much. I'm going to the kitchen. I'm gonna make myself a drink.
She looks over to you, Oakenhill, since you're speaking up.
After Oakenhill has paced a good few times whilst Lysandra was talking, he says back down, he's like, Darius, you said there was 3 locations, and you said the first one. What are the other 2?
The other was the tomb of the Emperor inside Dacia. And the third was, well, the wound.
The what?
The wound.
Oakenhill looks at the rest of the group.
You were living under a rock. The wound, the
think
several kilometer wide cursed hole in the earth?
Technically, I was living it.
that changed the entire landscape, trading and politics. Also,
Oh,
just
yeah.
literally.
That was actually how I got most of my clients back in the day.
Technically, I was living in a tree.
I made bricks.
Yeah.
So right.
You know in the Sherwood
Used to
there's
make
like
the rocks.
you know in Sherwood there's like multiple clans of furbolgs. And you know how they don't really interact with a lot of people and stuff.
Not generally, yes.
Hi.
Ah,
Oh,
there was
y'all
one
are
of
like
those
CEOs.
tribes quite near where we operated. Apologies if it
Yeah.
affected your tribe at all.
No, not in the slightest. Not in the fuck. Okay, he'll just face plants the tape. Just hold on. Just
So what was so important about the tomb that you mentioned, the one in Dasha?
Ah, yes, those who die inside the tomb rise as ghosts and continue to live and act. It's a closed area, a place you're not supposed to go publicly. Though I hear some of the thieves make their way in from time to time and use it and the catacombs as a way of getting around.
Anything? How can he like looks to Sandra whispers? Anything stronger? What? Did you say anything there? 'Cause you froze for a second there, Dima.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Sorry, winter storm.
O'Neil like clicks for a second. He raises his head back up. He's like, Eris, you said sorry if they affected the. Did you help the people there?
Help is a strong word. I conducted a lot of the research myself.
Did you give them
There
resources?
were
Did you?
Others, I was just slightly higher ranking.
The druids, did you help them?
Yes, from time to time, and they in turn allowed.
O'Neil leaves.
That was the wrong thing to say.
I would much prefer honesty. Tea?
Please.
He sounds lovely, Sandra.
As you're heading out, where are you going? Oh god, you're going on the path. You're going out.
Yeah, O'Neil's going into the forest.
I think as you're heading out,
Yeah.
you'll get a brief moment from Bale saying, "Is everything?" And then you're gone.
Yeah, he's not. He's stopping himself from killing somebody.
Cecilia will shift a little bit. I need to start planning. 3 locations. I could scout one with Erwin at the very least. Collect supplies, start arranging back road. It's been a while. But she'll look about the table. And she'll make sure to make eye contact with everyone who's here, including Gilded Gear, who's just sitting here quietly like...
Emotional support twink.
Those things don't exist.
Okay. I feel like Gilded Gear could be the exception.
Too productive with his life.
Not every hired hand stays a hired hand, and not every killer remains remorseless. Welcome to the Bloody Hunters. Darius, I hope you don't mind helping. He frowns.
Oh, Darius, this is the time where you say the right thing.
I will be happy to help. Just, it will take some getting used to.
will pull out like a couple pieces of paper with like scrawled on notes on them. And he'll say, I did notice a few things. I don't know if you guys did as well, but I feel we should take into account. First things first, that barrier he had, I think we need to find a way to take care of that if we want virtually any chance of taking him down.
Some kind of anti-magic, certainly.
Yes. Secondly, and I think far more importantly, every single time we tried to stop him sorry, in some
Minus
sort of
4. Oh, you shouldn't be -4 anymore.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're the strength of 2.
Oh, didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
Please continue. Please
Fine.
continue.
Whenever we tried to hinder him in any sort of magical means, he just kind of brushed it off. I happened to spot a little bit of a magical connection there. I think he has something that's letting him do that. I don't think he can just do that.
Okay, so we need to find the source of his anti-magic.
Agreed.
A way to break his barrier.
And perhaps those two things can be one and the same. If he has some kind of anti-magic, we get that, and then we anti-magic his barrier.
I don't mind the idea.
Technical.
But you'll have to find it first, which means you're going to need to find someone who will know. She looks over to Darius. Don't suppose that's you. Darius shakes his head. Azimundus was careful around me. At the very least, he recognized I had some semblance of skill. Even his papers, I had only really read through them on the night I had decided to leave.
Well, maybe, I don't know where she went, but possibly Celine. I doubt it, given my own experience, but here we are.
Who does the actor interact with regularly? Not many people, I imagine. But perhaps there will be someone at one of these locations he frequented, or in the castle, perhaps.
He seems like a real charmer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Erwin, I have a number of letters that are going to need to be sent out. I have to write them first. I'll be upstairs. Come and grab them in a few minutes.
Do you want some tea, Cecilia? You're going to be working awful late.
Please bring me some.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I'll have some wonderful options for you afterwards. And besides, maybe you can pick what we order next.
Little eye twitch.
Oh,
Oh, right. Bailiff's out here waiting to speak with you all.
oh good God.
I wonder what that's about.
Front over his hands for his hair for a moment. Bailiff!
Oh. John is having a nosebleed, so he stepped away.
Yep,
Yeah.
all good. We'll give... I appreciate that he sent that to you and not me, because he knows I can't read it while we're streaming.
Yeah. I just figured I'd let you know.
I did notice him turn off his camera and stuff.
Anyway.
Bailiff pokes his head in. Are you done with your little weird planning session?
actually decided that we're making friendship bracelets, and we thought that you should be included.
Oh, really? Oh, I'll step forward.
Tea?
Please.
He pours him a cup.
I'll pull it over. Kind of sniffs it and gives it a sip. Not bad.
I wouldn't poison you in front of you.
Oh, it's alright. I'm quite immune to most poisons.
Okay, actually, I have a quick question about that. Do you sometimes drink poison, like tea, just for like that extra kick?
Next question.
Fair enough.
Method of the dwarves.
So, you all are back. And I suppose, as I heard, this is Darius. Darius, you gave me quite the runaround. But that's not why I'm here. That job I've quite been, they have rescinded their offer, which is fine by me.
Zay?
My client was a rather wealthy noblesse of the duchy.
Ysandra stares directly at Darius out of the corner of his eye.
Darius is a relatively intelligent person. He remembers you talking to him about that before.
And Ysandra remembers his disbelief.
He frowns. Says, do you mind telling me which noblesse? And Darius was like, no, I can't possibly tell you that. Especially not you, but well.
Anyway, tea.
Oh.
So Darius is gonna be doing his own little thing over here for a bit.
Divorce.
Darius, yeah, he just kind of rests down on the table a little bit.
Yeah. D&D daddy issues and divorce.
But Bailiff looks over to you, Ferandra, and says, ready to clear through that basement yet?
Okay.
I need us to clear that basement. I have something we need to put in it.
That is.
You see? There we go.
True. I do agree. I think we should do that. First question, though.
Mm-hmm.
Fully okay with it. Not gonna go against it.
Oh, yes.
What is down there?
I believe it to be accordant ruins. I saw the signs of etchings remaining. Should be something rather useful. Or interesting. Not sure. Either way, I'm going to be studying it.
In the basement?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Why not, right? Who cares?
Erwin in the background mutters something like, didn't realize we were on top of ancient ruins. Gilded Gear looks absolutely flabbergasted.
Sandra looks over to Benicio. Oh, poor guy.
Venicio's just standing over here. Trying to be... pretending he's invisible in the corner. You come back in, O'Connell.
O'Conneill's a bit sweaty. Yeah, he's got some like branches in his hair and shit. He just sits down and just death stares Darius the entire time.
Darius seems to be going through it right now. You want to go through the basement? You want to go through the basement? Looks like this man wants to go through the basement now.
Wait, the basement? What?
Yes.
Like, how about tomorrow? Does tomorrow work? Can we do tomorrow?
Alright, first thing in the morning, though.
So, needing another drunken night's sleep.
Or maybe we could try just sleeping like normal.
Oh.
Just maybe.
Oh, I just remembered. We should have breakfast and then go in.
Why is that important?
I agree.
I do
Very
agree with you,
important.
but
Wait, are we not just...
You don't want to be going into the dungeon on an empty stomach, do you?
What do you mean a dungeon? I thought we were cleaning I thought we were cleaning out a basement. Like I thought there'd be
It's quite a
boxes
mess,
and
you
stuff.
see. I blasted through some of the rubble, and it's quite a mess down there.
Wait,
Can't
Wh-
clean up after
this is-
yourself.
what?
You know,
What
this
are
is
what are we living on top of?
accordion
An
ruins,
old
apparently.
accordion.
What? Wait, an instrument? What?
Yeah,
Someone
definitely.
picked this specific location to build this manor on top.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
man.
so like there's like old ruins under there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who the hell builds a house on top of ruins?
Ah,
What?
Someone with a
I think
discerning eye.
societies.
Yeah, also just kind of smart, noble people. It seems.
Do you not like respect ruins and stuff?
What?
Like
I respect
know-
the intelligence behind them.
you know,
You're
it's like
such a mage.
Happy for you, Darius. 10 out of 10.
Darius,
Nah, I meant-
meanwhile,
I
is just.
I meant Bailiff. My bad. But yeah.
Alright,
Second,
you know what?
second Darius put his head back up from the table, Okin just points at him and points back down.
He looks back
I can
down.
heal. Okinian? I understand you're going sweet. We all are.
Okay, I gotta go put some gods down for a little while.
Oh!
Little motes of fire floating with you. They lick towards the fireplace and pull back with you.
Nope, you don't get to go there. Oh wait, the one who wants to be alive. You'll get to go there.
The flame turns green. It's the green flame.
The one that wants to be alive.
You need a point.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Okay.
mark it with green.
the gray one goes into this candle.
Are we just having sentient lights? Is that what's happening right now?
Please remember
The,
putting all these gods down.
the gray light fills this room, making the armory look rather ominous.
Can you two play nice together? Referring to the other two still here.
Ugh, I suppose I could. We've always gotten along the best of all of them.
Okay, actually, no. I put them on two different candles.
One burns blue. One burns red. Or an orange, really.
I did take them and put them inside the hearth because I didn't realize these candles get snuffed out really easily.
Okay, you put them in and it burns.
That would have been bad to wake up in the morning and just. Oh no!
The gods are
Someone
dead.
left the window open. We killed God.
Oh no! But Bailiff just bursts into the kitchen because he's hungry and just a waft of air just takes all four gods out in one fell swoop.
Alright, the gods are handled.
Wait, what?
Good news.
Well, I'm going to
Oh,
have to ask
man.
you all about that later.
Oh, you don't want to. I'll tell you what you have to eat.
Is that...
It's a new thing.
Oh. Breakfast, then. Breakfast.
Oh.
Oh,
and
yes.
then we
breakfast-
venture.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you all to your day then. Is there a sitting room I can use? No, I don't suppose there is.
There's the one, I mean the entrance, I guess, or the porch.
I spent so
There's the
long
atrium.
there. Oh,
You can
I'll
take
try
my
that.
bed. You can take my bed. I sleep outside. Oh, okay.
I
Bailiff wanders upstairs.
want to veto that. I don't want him sleeping in the same room as us.
I imagine Bailiff is one of those people that like talks in their sleep, and you just turn to the side, and his eyes are just slightly open even though he's sleeping. And just
Word.
Are you sleeping?
He-
If you're sleeping,
Let it
I
go
am
away.
sleeping. Eyes slightly peeled open.
Oh. Well, unless we got anything else to do today, I say we take a bit of a load off.
Oh, when there's firewood for the hearth outside.
Oh, thank you.
There's 2 trees.
Two?
Yeah.
2 trees?
Yeah. I got
Are you-
I got a little angry.
Did you? I thought you liked trees.
Oh, well, as long as you respect it and you like make the full use of the tree, then it's okay. Because everyone has to be warm. but you find the dead trees and they burn quicker.
I feel like I am being manipulated, but I don't think you'll do that.
I think he's capable of doing that.
Oh, see, that's your problem, Ferondra. You think because we're nice, we're not capable of anything?
No,
This is don't
I
trust
think you're capable
anybody.
of so much. I promise you that. As someone whose job was quite literally manipulating people and watching the way that, no offense, Oakenheel talks, I don't think he can. Hold on,
I'm not-
Oakenheel, try and manipulate me.
That's not how it works.
He uses disguise self and turns into Ferondra.
That's never happened before.
Furbolgs can do this.
They can.
They can. You think I know magic?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he drops the disguise self. You not seen when I did the whole magic thing when I can see magics?
Just
Every single time we walk into a vaguely dark room or enemies are there, your sword catches on fire. And
Well, that's my blood, not my. That's not because I'm a furbolg. That's my blood.
Where's Swift? The coachman gets up.
I just
got lightheaded, that was too funny.
so what do we want to do with the rest of our day? I know what I would do, but I don't want to give you guys any more fuel for your fire.
I wanna. No, that'll be later. I'm gonna try to stop being angry at Darius, and then I don't know.
Actually, I would love to talk to you, Darius, about something. Nothing, bad. Promise.
He looks up a little bit.
Okay, I think what we all need are some drinks.
I mean, that'd be fine. Look, hey,
Erwin nods.
I am.
See?
I am making the deliberate choice of avoiding the fact of Darius's involvement in a lot of the things that I despise about this world. In a
Okay,
lot
not-
of ways.
Okay, not
But I have something that I want to work on, and I think Darius could help me.
I think we should give Darius a little bit of a break.
Gilded Gear will pipe up and say, but perhaps I can help you. I've been
That
spending
works
some time
too.
out of my workshop. It's been a little weird in there, but
That works too. I'd be
I
happy
happen
with
to
that.
I happen to be an expert in creation of magical items.
Interesting. All right. Be happy with that.
We'll stand up and say, "You want to come to the workshop? We'll stay on the north end of it. Gets weird if you get too close to the fish."
Is he doing okay?
Yeah,
Why
I
do
think
you-
he's fine. He's kind of
Tried to kill us.
he's kind of big though.
Wait, what? And Oakenheel,
big.
Oakenheel stands up. Wait, what?
Bronzer puts his hand
I
on the
wanted
floor.
to have a go at Darius more, but I want to see the prophecy sushi.
Okay, let me send you upstairs. Let me send you upstairs. Who's going up?
Fucking sushi.
All of us.
Oh,
I
no.
think.
Everyone's going up.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me get Gilded Gear too. Cecilia wouldn't be here, she would be in her room. Let me fix that.
Oh, before he Thunder dashes upstairs, he'll bring the kettle and a cup.
Absolutely.
There's no peanut.
Did I miss somebody? No, we're good.
She gets the strongest cup of tea 'cause it's at the bottom of the kettle.
All leaves.
Enjoy chewing on leaves, bitch.
Gilded Gear will head into the room, wandering along. Bailiff nods as he's sitting in the very slightly nicer upper area.
Ugh.
And you can see Gilgear immediately starts to get to work pulling papers and stuff, supplies, while everyone else seems to go to this end of the room. Where now roughly a foot and a bit long Dimine is swing around in a really big tank that takes up like the whole of the top of this.
All right.
Sandra puts his face right up against the tank and starts
Don't
tapping
do
in the
that.
glass.
Don't do that.
Alright, make me a wisdom saving throw, Sandra.
What?
Oh my god.
Well, he's holding
started-
honesty.
As,
start-
you beat me to it because Oakenheel's gonna do one step. Is the top of the tank uncovered?
No, it
Okay,
could
okay,
be
we're good.
uncovered, but it is covered.
No. If it was uncovered, Oakenheel would dunk his head, but if it's not, then he won't.
Just gonna like put your face to the glass.
Yeah, he'll do the same probably.
You can also make
This
me a
is
wisdom
stupid.
saving throw.
I will never let YouTube criticize me for standing in the middle of magical circles ever again. This is
I think-
absolutely bullshit.
There's
You're-
a flash of blue light as it gets slightly spooked. You're good, Oakenheel, so you feel the light flash past you,
Oh,
and you feel like dizzy for a moment, and then
oh.
you feel like there's some images that start to flash before your eyes. You could grasp onto it, or you could let it go. Up to you.
Oh, don't dangle that in front of me, Zach!
Isandra, on the other hand, you're gonna drop your tea.
Oh,
Oakenhill,
man.
Oakenhill grabs onto the images.
All right, then both of you will get this image from the prophecy sushi.
It's a prophecy sushi, how can... I know...
Okay, so we eventually have to kill this thing. You know that, right?
The sound of a kettle hitting the
Gong.
Yeah, but
ground.
Oakenhill inside his eyes have rolled back.
You see yourself moving through bramble-hidden ruins with familiar glowing flowers. There's an audible thunk as a hulking wolf-like figure crashes heavily in front of you. It leans in close and says, "The pup brings friends." And then the vision ends.
Oakenhill falls over scared, and involuntarily turns into his werewolf form.
Oh no!
Oh fuck.
Oh wow! Oh look at that!
Okay, no more messing
But-
with the fish.
No, he's not. He doesn't look like in fight mode. He's definitely in flight mode. He's definitely terrified. Like his ears are down, but when he gets scared, he involuntarily just turned. And he just
Sandra
like
wakes up, propping himself up on his elbows.
Was it worth it, Isandra?
Yeah, he's cute.
All right.
He's
I'm
going
looking
around
for
little
you.
dangling lights.
Just a reminder that this guy was like a baby like a month ago.
Mhm.
We have to put him in. We have to kill. Okay.
No. I brought them over my water flask.
Okay. So what happens when he gets too big?
Bigger tank.
Where we're gonna put the bigger
Gilded Gear
tank?
coming over, arms full of supplies, looks over and says, "We could always put him in the pond."
See?
Oh
Gilded
my
Gear has solutions.
God.
No!
Hey,
No?
hey, if we do that, we're gonna get these little blue motes floating around talking about our destiny and shit. I don't want that.
That sounds
That's
cool.
a freak. It's awful.
So
Okay.
are we.
Our destiny has never gotten us anywhere but trouble.
does
Well,
are
how
those
about
visions
we
real?
break destiny for a little bit and make you some magic items, huh?
Oh, I like that. Okay.
That sounds wonderful.
You can make it with the flyers of a very angry god.
Are those
I-
visions real?
Gilded Gear's eyes flare as you say it, and he says, "Really?"
I gotta go get a torch.
All right. Franja will try and help Oakenhill up and say, I don't know.
Are they?
Yes and no. I mean, what that little shit called me a hero a while back. I don't even know how true that is, but I'm trying to believe in it.
It showed the Shrine of Thorns.
Oh. Franja looks at it for a moment.
Isunder is dangling his finger in front of the tank, but not looking directly at it.
You're
What What did you, Sandra? Did you? What did you see, Sandra?
Like, I don't know, like some wolf. Yeah,
Yeah.
looked like you, but a bit scarier.
Like a place full of thorns, like a ruin with like colorful
Yeah,
flowers.
it definitely smelled like you as well. But is there thorns, bramble?
Oh no.
Come on, Boone. Right over here.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the one that kept telling us that it would guide our strike.
Oh,
Yep, it's real chatty.
Oh, we. Okay. Yeah.
I'm using this one. It wants to help.
This is Oaken Hill. This is Corellian. It's like, huh?
I've
Oh.
heard of this kind of thing before. I have never precisely done it, but you have to understand the family libraries are extensive. What was it?
So-
Was it infused? Did I need to infuse the oil, or did I need to infuse the weapon directly? He starts rummaging around. Wait, no. Before that, he points to you, Ferandra. What did you want? What do you need?
Alright. So, I'm sure y'all know a while back I talked about I had this weird warded curse nonsense back in my neck and thought about it for a while. All of my kind have that unless they've gone through the same process I've gone through. But from the other ones that I've found, they don't really seem to have a means to do it themselves. They're always searching for other people to do it. So, I want to try and become that other people. I have something I'm working on. I've been studying some of the arcane stuff around here. Hard to do with how little time we got. But I was hoping you might be able to help me carve some magic, I suppose.
That's my expertise. Maybe if I could get Nured around, they could help with some of the more natural aspects. What are you trying to do?
I need something that can cut away wards, curses, as well as other things.
Oh,
I need something more on the side of anti-magic. Something that, given enough concentration, might be able to break some minor curses.
anti-magic I can do. That is something I can work on. You want it bound together, huh? Let me go talk to Sosimo for a while, and I'll see what we can do.
I appreciate that.
I don't suppose you're looking for a proper written spell, huh?
That's the idea.
Alright. Been a while since I've done that, but I suppose it's easier than carving it into metal. Come back to the fire, look over to Oakeneel. And he'll rush back over here, grab a bottle, and run over to you, Oakeneel. And
Oh,
hold out a bottle to you. Says,
what
"Drink
is
us."
it?
Oh, mostly nothing, actually, just a couple of herbs.
Oaken Hill smells it and then drinks it.
It tastes very lightly bitter, but mostly floral.
Oh, that seems to calm down Oaken Hill a bit. And he's basically sitting down trying to calm himself enough to make the werewolf form go, and he keeps failing, but with that, he like slowly drinks it and it slowly recedes. And yeah, that wasn't a good vision.
No, I don't think so, but I'm sorry that you're so spooked.
Yeah. Does that... We're going there, right?
Maybe.
Oh. You guys get to meet Grandpa Tumbleweed. Okay. That's good and bad. Okay. Oh.
You know, Oakenhill, I'm gonna teach you the art of drinking.
I drink. I just like blackberry wine, but I ran out like 2 days after I got here.
Do you want to go get some drinks with me? Come
Yes.
back, we can have a night of conviviality.
Yes.
Okay.
A casual Vorpal sword enemy.
Okay, like that stands up. Let's go. Well,
There you go. Maybe it'll get your mind off of things.
yeah.
I have a base for that. Okay, I have a lot of things I want to do. I'll be messing with the fire all night, so let's talk with Sosimo first, Verandra.
Oh shit, I grabbed the gray one. No, 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 no.
Drew just rushed
With the blue one.
Drew just rushes past, just shitting himself.
No. No gray one. Only blue one. I think this one's Sorenklex. Are you Sorenklex?
Oh god, what was the blue one? I don't think it was Sorenklex. Maybe it was. Probably was. Zach breaks the stream to check. It is Lalizala.
Okay. No, you're Lalilal.
The fire roars.
I'm trying really hard, okay? Do you want to make weapons? Is that fun for you?
Weapons. It has been some time. Let me infuse something. Let me bind a weapon to my power.
Okay. He's in.
Gilliger looks again to Ferandra. Once we're sorted this, then... Oh.
Of course, of course.
And if you want to say hi to Bailiff or Cecilia, they're up here. Otherwise, I'll drink you back
Mhm.
down.
Yeah, Isandra will knock on... I think this is Cecilia's door?
This is a closet.
Okay, well, perfect for Isandra, anyway.
Oh, I could put the gray
Where's the
one in
fuck is your
here.
office?
Ooh, what if we
What?
like
All their
like,
rooms
a
are down
brazier,
this side.
or like a torch or something, like a lantern?
I'll go wait outside.
Cecilia's is quite
Okay.
nice, actually.
I've never been up here before. I feel like a child.
You hear
Just
some
gonna keep
humming
going.
from inside this room. A roaring fire.
Snoop.
That's a very nice room. Look at that.
What the world?
I wonder if
Oh,
we'll see
this
all
one's
the-
a mess.
Perfect for you.
Really?
There's a little kitty cat hanging out. I haven't seen them in a while.
Cecilia!
Come in.
Oh, okay. Whoa! We're living. Okay, I know we've grown
She
close
looks
and all.
over.
There's some serious inequity when it comes to where we're sleeping.
Why didn't you just buy more equipment or a new bed?
All right, y'all enjoy your conversation.
No.
As always, she's hurt my feelings.
Yes, that's
Honestly,
fair.
though, your first job paid enough to completely refurbish that room.
I was going to offer you as a chance for us to go pick up some drinks for you. So I'm going to choose kindness and still extend that offer.
That's good of you. Thank you. Some drinks. I'll come down for a short time. I have a little bit of planning to do. A few letters to send out to make sure we have supplies in the right place. Reach out to a few contacts. There's Erwin. She gets up.
Okay.
Oh.
We really shouldn't stand in corridors. I think the last
They're
few
so
times that
tiny.
we have. Yeah, but, you know, we're also kind of tiny sometimes.
We're very small.
Let me drink you
Don't
all
say it
down.
like that.
S-M-O-L.
Small.
Small. Very small.
Keep us an eye open.
I always do.
We'll get... Oh god, I'm not... Apologies for dragging you guys down out of order.
It's okay.
I can't believe this.
Wow.
Cecilia will get there as well. As she comes down, she says, "Do you want some help sourcing materials?"
What?
New beds.
Oh.
I've
How
already got it.
kind.
I
I've already
suppose
got
we'll
a
see how
hammer.
big the basement is. Perhaps we can convert some of that.
Oh, if we could. Oh, that's actually such a good idea.
You're standing in the doorway.
Oh yeah.
Could you get me like a nice travel pillow?
Yes, Oakenhill. We can get you a
Thank
nice
you.
travel pillow.
I've already got my hammock. I just have my pillow's a bit old. That's all. Thanks.
Note to self: the new hires prefer when you do things for them, rather than paying them to do it themselves.
We do, yeah.
It's actually quite nice.
It's really nice. It's what friends do, you know?
I hated it when
Yeah.
my boss did that for me. Always bought the wrong
Oh,
things.
really?
You could also ask them what they want first.
Or you could like look at us and imagine what we might like, and then you can get to know us better.
I kind of like that idea.
Anyway.
You are. All
And I
right.
understand that sentiment too. She's going in.
In front
She's
of
out
Jack's, there's two like full-grown trees just in front of Jack's in front of the balcony. Just ignore that.
Jack says, "Yeah, you did that."
You see the clear drag marks where Oakenhill was dragging the fuck out of them. Just.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the masked man will say, "And done."
Oh. Oakenhill turns back around.
It'll need some framing and whatnot, but come take a look, everyone. There were some missing pieces, and I wanted to make things a little bit more you, so to speak. But I used your posing and whatnot. Really helped.
I'm stuck.
Oh no! Stuck in the door. Oh shit! you
I
are.
cast hold person.
Oh, God,
No!
The door is just. It is just. Here, one moment.
Isandra and the door are one.
Isandra is coming out and he clips his jacket in it.
I actually can't open the door.
I
Let me
opened it.
move you.
I opened it.
Oh, thank you.
Help!
There you go. A little bit more,
Comes
maybe.
out trying to tug his coat out from the doorway.
It's trapped under the door.
And he will present to you all some art done by Lizzie.
Oh,
So you can take a look at the Manor Black portrait here.
holy!
Surprise.
That's so cool.
That's so fucking wholesome.
All of you lot, Noor as well. Various NPCs sitting in the background there. There is, of
That's
course,
so-
a normal file of this, which I'll share around afterwards, but
Yes. Oh, even got fucking jacked.
this
That's
is
why
the
you
gift.
wanted it blue. That's why you wanted it blue.
That is
Now
why
it
I
makes
wanted
sense.
blue.
That's why you wanted Swift blue.
By Lizzie, requested by Dust here, for all of you.
That is.
That-
So fucking
that's why,
cool.
like, 2 months ago, I reached out and was like, what do your characters look like for no reason at all?
That's so fucking cool.
Yeah. The masked man will go, "I'll get it framed and we'll hang it up on a wall. Or I can put it in storage."
No, that's gonna get framed and put in like the seat. Where do we all sit? Sorry, I'm kind of that's really good.
We put it, like, above the fireplace or
That's-
something.
Yeah,
I guess it
Can-
is a dining room, isn't it?
yeah. Sorry, that's really. You're really good at that, Watcher.
I know.
That's like really impressive.
He'll just nod and say, always good to have another happy client. Well, I think I'll be hanging around for a while. I hope you all don't mind. Always in search of... How do I put this without being rude? Excitement. Dramatics. Stories. Of course, if you'd prefer, I can just leave. I wouldn't want to impose.
Thanks for drawing Sarah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it seemed like you two were having a bit of a spat, but
Yeah, they tried to kill my gods.
yeah, that's a bit more than a spat, huh?
Yeah.
Well, with how quickly they ran off, hopefully they'll be back soon.
I hope not.
Mass person
I don't
shrugs
mean
and
that.
says, you want me to tell them that?
No, I don't mean it. They're just...
Are you
Well,
sure?
It's fine. Nope, I'm fine. I'm not holding any grudges.
There is meaning behind it, Boone. It's just you don't. You're saying what you feel, not necessarily what you mean.
Step aside.
Anyway.
Didn't y'all blow up one of their things?
Boone, I
guess
don't.
so, huh?
We did, but is it? It was to harness. What's the fuck was that thing called?
Alip, terrifying little fucker. Hated him.
Wait, what? Was this before me?
Yeah, long
Yes.
before you.
Oh, you're just checking.
I don't think that makes us even.
Oh no, I wasn't involved in the first one, so it would have been y'all's fault still.
Okay, well, yes, it is our fault, and I think we've long since made peace with the fact that we are in the wrongs here.
Yeah, I think didn't we have like a whole moment
There
about
is-
that at the Temple of Ard where
Yeah,
we
there is a
looked at all the
trial.
things we've destroyed and
Can we go back to the Temple of Ard?
Why?
why?
We're broken things.
What? The only thing at the Temple of Lord is the auntie.
I think
Here's-
the Temple of Ard should be treated like a summer home where we go to lay off all of our terrible deeds.
You know, you're probably right.
Who wants drinks?
Alcohol!
Erwin comes out, says, I heard drinks.
Of course you did. Could you see if Vinicio wants drinks as well?
Sure. I also... He'll kind of step forwards while there's only you lot here, and he'll say, I also just want to thank you all. You've been doing good work, keeping things easy for me. I'm starting to get older. It's getting a little more difficult. Not that I will ever say that in front of Cecilia. And what's more is she looks pretty full of life after whatever happened out there. It's been a long time. Ask her sometime about Zurog the Defiler. But she's the type that doesn't really, doesn't really live unless she's got something big to work towards.
Just because they don't rest doesn't mean you can't.
Oh, I'm getting plenty of rest thanks to you all. And he stretches.
Okay.
Yeah, got you a fancy new carriage to boot.
Any letters you need sent? People you need to talk to? That's my expertise.
Did you send off that sending stone?
I did. Should be well on its way there already. Got a mage to take it to Niceet one day.
Oh. Wait, what? What does that mean? How quick will we get to the Sirwood then?
That cuts the time in half about.
Oh. Well, at least I can warn Grandpa. Okay, booze.
Oh, is Darius still around? I'm sure he needs a drink.
Yeah, I'll drag him here.
Yay!
Vinicio and Darius. I have
Yay.
Cecilia on the main floor for some reason.
We take a page out of my book. If we have a problem, you know, wine.
People are brought out.
Oaken heal death stairs thingy for like a second and then stops himself and looks away. He clicks, he like instantly does a whoop.
But by the light of the fire, the setting sun, by the little pond and the rising hill of Manor Black, you all can drink and laugh. Erwin tries to keep things light. Vinicio plays into it pretty quickly. The masked man is just weird. Why are you here?
There's a second one just for the masked man where he's drawn himself in. He's just kept up for himself.
And I think that is where we will end for today.
Fair enough.
Next time,
I was like,
we can do a little more roleplay around Manor Black if you all want.
yeah.
And there's the basement to clear through. Bailiff is gonna make you do it. So
Who the fuck builds a house on top of a Cotton Empire ruin? What?
So many people.
We
What?
can look at the entire nation of Italy and be like, people love to build on top of ruins.
But sorry, I imagine the Accordion Empire in real life, and I was like, that's funny.
Magic Rome. Anyway. That was a good session. Holy shit.
I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
just some roleplay
You
today.
traumatized Oaken here like 3 times in one session. That was good.
Apologies, I only meant to do it once.
Hey, no, it's good.
Only meant to do it once.
Prophecy Sushi.
Prophecy.
You
sushi.
also you literally named him Prophecy Sushi.
Yeah.
And they just
I saw that. I was
over.
looking at it.
I believe I can talk as Prophecy Sushi. Anyways, in the chat. In either case, I hope you guys had some fun. A little mellower, a little worries, a lot of stuff that you guys will have to work through in character, but this is the beginning of the new campaign. This is where you'll be able to branch off to a bunch of each of your own personal quests that tie everyone together and solve these issues. Yeah.
Didn't expect to have to go to the Sirwood that quickly.
Might not be first. You guys get to decide.
I hope not. I say that, but Oaken here will try and make it first, but I don't want to.
I will tell you guys now that there's gonna be, I will have a number of kind of goal locations you can go to, and you can always add more to the list if you would like, but obviously I can't just prepare a city for you on the fly or whatnot. So if you want to go somewhere, tell me the week before if it's not on the list. We will have a method of you being able to travel to different places, so don't worry. And right now the list consists of the city of Larking in the Duchy, the Shrine of Thorns in the Sirwood, the Wound, and the Emperor's Tomb. Each of which will be locations where you can learn a little bit about what Asmundus is trying to do and what his powers entail.
I will warn if we go to the Sirwood, Oaken here will definitely go up at one point. So, you know. He's gonna have to convince all the rest of the group to pretend to be Knights of the Path Green, but we'll see how that goes.
We'll get into it next session. We have a couple sessions before any of that happens.
Oh yeah,
Just
good
interesting.
ages, jeez, yeah, awesome stuff. That was very good. Boone going slightly insane when we sit aside to talk to people was good.
I see Locks asked me in stream when I'm gonna throw a casual Vorpal Sword enemy in. That's due to the session we played yesterday where someone died to a Vorpal Sword enemy round 1.
Oh.
Not yesterday, the day before. Have fun, Locks. Cookies in the chat. Good night, my Pookie Wookies on the bloody names. Hello, Lizzie.
Lizzie, that art is
So
amazing.
good.
Amazing. Rush as always. Holy shit.
I sent it to what's it called, Ray and Aaron, because they couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Yep. It was made for them today.
That is just so fucking good. I know what my new computer background's gonna be. Anyway.
I mentioned that earlier today that I might change that to my computer background.
Yeah, mine's definitely changing to that. Holy shit.
Thank you, Cookie.
Ray said that we have Fort mandated matching profile pictures.
Good point.
Here, let me close out the stream for today. Throw up my orb.
The orb.
The orb.
The orb is off.
Thank you all for playing through with me today, and we will see you all next time.